Hi, I'm Nicholas Feifel. I'm a 4B nanotechnology engineering student in high school. I did a bunch of stuff with aquatics, which is a kind of branch of geography that involves like these little bugs and fish that you get in local river streams. It's a fun time, and if you have a favorite fish, I'd be happy to talk about it. It's been embarrassing, but right now I've been listening to a lot of Twice and Mitski. It's a bit of a habit that I've picked up over time, but the upbeat tunes really keep me helping through my studying. I'm running for WUSA president this term. I've been engaged in some advocacy work in the past, largely outside of WUSA, so doing some work on student co-op rights, as well as environmental protections. And I care deeply about the way that our student democracy works. So I feel like it's my job to step up to make sure that we can best execute on the student vision and make sure that things work the way that students expect them to work, not just the way that they are working at current, not really following that same feeling that we had in the past. My favorite place to grab a bite to eat on campus is probably CEIT Cafe. One of the things I like to do is I go around to all the cafes on campus and all sorts of other locations, and I'll try out their coffee selection. And CEIT currently is at the top of my ranking, so if I have to go to a location, I default to CEIT in the EIT building, both because of the dinosaurs and also because at current they have the best coffee on campus. So, vision for students at Waterloo. My team, especially, came together because of our shared sense of values. And in the future, I'd like to be able to integrate more students, more of their expertise uh, in that process, and make sure that the student unity is actually driving our efforts forward. I know that a big issue on campus, of course, is housing. And a lot of these approaches to housing that we deal with currently are very individualistic and require us to be in competition with each other. Same thing with co-op. It would be nice to be able to have a unified approach to these sort of things to ensure that we're all working effectively and in our collective best interest. I'm glad you asked. So in the past, I've played some ultimate frisbee. I do a lot of open swim, but currently, my main focus and my passion in a weird twist of fate has been the Lettuce Club that's largely run through the Engineering Society. I've posted some great times before in the past. I'm excited about the upcoming term. We have our termly competition coming up in March, and then very shortly after that same weekend, we have the head-to-head, our annual competition to figure out who can eat an entire head of iceberg lettuce the fastest on campus. It's something that I've been pleasantly enjoying for the past few years. We've had great turnout, and I'm very excited about. And looking at my main competitors, Alex and Chris, I'm hoping to see you there at head to head. And as always, blenders will not be allowed. My favorite drink of choice. I generally go for a coffee, though. In the pretentious kind of way I am, during the pandemic, I became a bit of a coffee snob, so I tend to go for a flat white, or if possible, a cortado, though a misto is great when the option presents itself. Um, Coffee.